No, I'll go in and start with the rotation for this weekend. I think we're going to expect to start Alex tomorrow with Dean on Saturday, and then Means on Sunday. Everything works out protocol-wise. Alex will make that start tomorrow, and then Dean will pitch on Saturday.
Sounds good. Our first question then will be from Melanie Newman.
Brandon, when you think about the poetry of baseball, you usually think of opening day and then that chase for the October season. So when you're looking at September, the Orioles are right there, and it happens to be a series against the Yankees. Does that bring about any type of special feeling from you outside of the statistics and the lineup?
Well, I like that we're playing games that matter late in the year. I think that's how you improve. That's how you grow character as a team, or build character as a team. I think that's what you play for all year is to play to the end of the season in games that mean a lot. And so for our guys to put themselves in, even though this is a short year and a sprint type of season, for our guys to put themselves in a position to play a series this weekend that matters, I think that's a lot of credit to our players and how well they've been playing.
Stan Charles, you're next.
Brandon, first of all, I like your T-shirt, your choice of T-shirts. Most strong. Last night, my sense was that George Lopez was his pace was very slow. I went back and watched a couple innings of the replay of the game, and I was counting slowly 13, 15 seconds between each pitch. Is that the kind of pace you'd like him on, or wouldn't you want him to move a little faster?
Yeah, I like guys that pitch with good with tempo. I agree. I thought he was. I thought the tempo was a little bit slower last night. I still thought he pitched well. I thought he gave up a couple homers. Some 2-out damage really hurt him. Kind of some the lefty homer to opposite field. I've never seen the ball jump out of Citi Field. I've been there quite a bit. I've never seen balls fly out like they did these last couple days. Don't see many left-on-left homers to left field. We gave up a few of them. But, I think that I thought that he threw the ball well. He just didn't execute with 2 outs. And if he does that, I think he pitches deeper in the game. And but still, he left with the lead. Brought in bullpen guys that have been throwing the ball well. They made some unbelievable plays defensively to not allow us to extend leads. And that really, that for me, that won them the ball game was their defense. The play that Conforto made, the play in the 9th inning, I thought that was just a fantastic, 2 great plays in big spots. So give them credit for that. But yeah, it wasn't our best game on the mound, but we did put ourselves in position to win, and they kind of took it from us with the defensive plays they made.
Shamioli?
Brandon, with Alex Cobb, what's he been able to do while he's been away dealing with whatever he's been dealing with?
He's been throwing, so he'll be ready to go tomorrow.
Joe Trezza?
Hey, Brandon, when you look at some of these young players that have come up for you and really contributed in the last few weeks, the Mountcastles, the Stewarts, the Aikens, in a lot of cases, not only did they play together coming up, but they also won together and had success down in the minor leagues. Do you feel like that's important from a development standpoint to win down there and then come up together, to win up here?
I do. I definitely think it helps. Managing in the minor leagues, your number one goal is to develop and get guys to the next level and develop major league impact players. However, there's also winning does help, and a good environment, which is usually a winning environment, helps a lot. And I think having guys grow into, through the system together, I think that's very, very helpful. A lot of these guys that we're bringing up have played together, are familiar with each other, are friends, guys that they can kind of lean on. I think that's huge. And as we continue to build our farm system and continue to get more talent in our organization, and get guys through the minor leagues up to the big leagues, I think you're going to see a really nice chemistry of players, and we're all excited about that.
Tyler Kepner.
Yeah, Brandon. Congratulations on getting to a pennant race here in September, like you said. What, from the big picture, what do you think are the biggest reasons that the Orioles here with 18 games to go are right on the edge of a playoff spot?
Well, I think we've had some guys that have some really nice years. I felt like our offense has been fairly steady. We've been able to score some runs. We've had some guys that have had some good seasons. We just lost Santander, who was having a great season from a run-producing standpoint and adding defense and right field and really being a huge middle-of-the-bat order for us. But then we lose him, and then other guys step up. Guys like DJ Stewart steps up. Ryan Mountcastle gets here, is showing everybody what he can do. So I just think that we've had a lot of nice pieces offensively. We had kind of a veteran rotation early on with a bullpen that was kind of similar to last year, and our bullpen has improved. A lot of those guys that were here last year that struggled have gotten better in a year. So you add in a veteran rotation with bullpen guys that are pitching better with a year of experience, and now we've got some young rotation guys that we have high hopes for that have come in and pitched well right out of the gate. So I just think our team has stayed together well. We lost some players at the trade deadline also. We replaced them with internal players that have played well and pitched well. And I think our environment in our clubhouse has been great. I think there's a lot of credit to go around in our clubhouse.
Was there anything you had to say to the group after you lost a few veterans to just say, hey, keep pushing?
I think we say that always. I think that our dugout, our coaching staff is extremely positive. I think our players care, and I think our players want to win. And I think that the dugout talk in our clubhouse environment is excellent. And so I think that really helps.
Thank you.
Brett Hollander.
Hey, Brandon, for the guys who've come up in recent weeks, the Mountcastles and the Aikens and the Kramers and guys like that, obviously it's a little different this year without fans around, but are you surprised by kind of the poise they've shown and the competition they've competed with and succeeded against?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to say surprised. It's fun to watch. And I think that anytime guys come to the big leagues, you don't know what to expect. You're hoping that they get off to great starts, and you're hoping that they don't look overmatched and that they're able to play the game at this level, especially the teams that we're playing against night in, night out, playoff caliber clubs, playoff caliber pitching, night in, night out, lineups, etc. So for them to be able to step up right away, I think that we're excited about it, and yeah, it's been impressive. Like a guy like Cedric Mullins, who's had a really tough year last year, dropped all the way down. Started here last year in the big league, struggled, AAA struggled, AA starts to improve, and for him to show the improvement he's made in a year, that's a great development story and fantastic. What shows you the character that Cedric has and the want to, that he really wants to be a good player, and he's shown that. I think we have a lot of that spreading around, and that's positive. It's a positive thing we have going on right now.
Steve Molesky.
So, Brandon, after a few wins last weekend, you started getting playoff questions again, and you talked yesterday about how this experience could be so good for a young team. How are they handling it in your mind so far? Do you sense anything different?
No. I think we're taking this like it's another day. I thought we played well yesterday. I didn't think it was our best game on the mound, but I think that the New York Mets are a good lineup, and I thought our at-bats were really good all game long, all the way till the very end. I thought they just made some plays defensively that hurt us. But I think that the mood in the clubhouse today is no different than it was a month ago, and I think we're we know what we're up against here, playing a really good club. Garrett Cole's excellent, and it's going to be it's going to be a dogfight this weekend, and we know that, and I think our guys are up for it.
Just a couple more. Dan Connolly.
And kind of continuing a theme here, but with confidence and feeling like you belong. But Aiken and Kramer are going to be pitching in Yankee Stadium in September in a pennant race. Now, obviously, the fans aren't going to be on top of them, but is that still a different level? And are you curious to see how they handle that next step?
Yeah, I think we're curious to see. I think that you're talking about two really confident guys, and I think that I like the makeup in both those guys, and that feel like they both belong. They feel like they belong here. And then that's really a huge step in the process of being a major league player. Is to feel that you can compete here and that you belong here and that your stuff works at this level. And I think that they've, Kramer just had that one start, but it was obvious, that threw the ball very, very well and that his stuff plays in the big leagues. And Aiken's pitched well. I would hope that they would consider this another start. Yeah, the game means the games might mean a lot, but I would love that for them to take this as another start and to have the same competitive attitude they always have.
Rich Dubroff.
Brandon, I know you said last night it was a first pitch pass ball to Alonso, but are you seeing anything different from Hunter so far this year in these few appearances?
Oh, no. I think that Hunter. I think that Hunter came up last year, threw the ball excellent. Hunter Harvey hasn't pitched very much in the big leagues. It's just you're going to have growing pains. It's not going to be the last homer he gives up. He's going to give up a lot more. He's going to give up the lead many more times in his career. And that is just part of the process of, I'm excited. I love watching him pitch in a tie game in the 8th inning in Citi Field against the middle of their order. I think that's fantastic. It didn't work out last night for him. I like the way he rebounded after it, but it's just something that he can put in his pocket for the rest of his career to learn from and to gain, these valuable experiences that these guys are getting. And, like I said, he's hardly has any games pitched in the big leagues, and he's in a tie game in the 8th in Citi Field. So all this stuff that these guys are going through right now with we're playing in so many we played in so many close games this year, so many high leverage situations, so many at bats that matter toward the end of the game. Against Familia, Edwin Diaz, all these type of guys. I think, against these guys here, it's going to be Britton and Chapman and Ottavino, et cetera. It's fantastic. And I think I just like the way our guys are competitive in the moment, stay in the moment well, and they're only going to improve because of it.